Hi everyone, my name is Julie. This is Keep Calm with Books and Coffee, and today I'm going to be doing something I have never done before. I have seen these books will self-destruct lists all over BookTube for years, but I can never commit to that. So this is the first time I'm doing it, and I'm doing it for half the year. So we're going to do from January to June, end of June, for these 5 books. So I'm trying to take it easy on myself because basically, I want to read these books. I'm pretty sure these are going to all be hits for me, or at least books that I enjoy, but I want to give myself a bit of a challenge this year. So let's check this out. So the first one I have here is Call Down the Hawk by Maggie Stiefvater. This is the first in the Dreamer trilogy, which is the follow-up sequel trilogy to the Raven Cycle, which is one of my favorite series of all time. I have a tattoo on the Raven Cycle. I love it to pieces. And I would like to try this. I have all 3 books in the series. I'm ready and raring to go for it, but I just haven't picked it up. I think it's a combination of things. I would love to reread the first 4 books and, kind of jump into it full remembrance, get all the references, everything. I also don't want it to disappoint me, but I need to try it. So I'm saying that this is going to be the time to do it. I'm going to at least try this. I'm also getting further and further away from YA titles that I don't pick them up as often, so I want to read this while I still enjoy YA somewhat. So definitely want to try this in the first 6 months of 2023. Next we have Queen of Air and Darkness by Cassandra Clare. This is the 3rd and final book in the Dark Artifices series, and I want to read this because I want to be done with this series. I have held off on this for a while now. It's a huge book. It's over 800 pages. It's gigantic, and I want to read it. I just want to finish this off before I forget anything more, because I'm not going to reread the first 2 books in this trilogy. It's too many pages to reread to get to this, so I'm hoping I can just jump right in and finish this off. I remember enough about what's going on in the series, I think, to go further. I just need to do it. Next up, I have Daughters of the Storm by Kim Wilkins. This is a series that has been sitting on my shelf for a few years now, like probably 3 or 4 years, and I've never started it. It has Tamora Pierce blurbed on the front. It sounds like a really interesting high fantasy series about a group of daughters who want to take back the throne from their older brother after their father dies, and it sounds so cool, and I just haven't checked it out, so definitely want to try this. Then we have Vengeful by Victoria Schwab, or V.E. Schwab, and this is the 2nd book in the Vicious series. I read Vicious, I think, in 2022. Might have been 2021, and I'd just like to continue on with this series and see how I like it. I've heard mixed things about this follow-up book, but I just want to check it out at this point and see if I enjoy it. Sounds super interesting. I picked this up when it came out from Barnes & Noble and got the exclusive edition, and it's been sitting on my shelves for a while now. I have a mixed relationship with V.E. Schwab, and I loved Vicious, so I definitely want to try this. I just need to do it. Then the last one I have here is Strange to Dreamer by Laini Taylor. I have put this on so many TBRs over the years, and I always qualify it like this, so I'm going to do it one last time. I was reading this book when I ended up in the hospital. I was sick, and ever since then I got interrupted reading it, and also has a little bit of a bad taste in my mouth about it. I never picked it up and read it, even though I think I will love it. I loved the first half of this book, but I can never get past that first half. So I hope it's been long enough now. I definitely want to try it one more time and see if I get through it. If not, I'm gonna give up on it. I have these beautiful books sitting on my shelf, and I haven't read them. These are some of the books that I've had the longest, and I've never read it. So it's on this self-destruct TBR. So those are 5 books that I want to read over the course of 6 months, in hopes that I give them all my hardest try to see if I enjoy them. Stick around to see if that happens. I'm not good with TBRs in the slightest, but those are 5 that I have had on my shelf for a long time, and that's one of my big goals this year, is to eliminate those oldest books on my shelves. But that is it for me today. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see me again, go ahead and hit that subscription button down below, and I will see you next time. Bye!